This whole taking a break thing of yours, it's genius! Bring your car to Budget Breaks and give your budget a break! You get it?
It's not exactly what I had in mind, but...
Visit budgetbreaks.com. Breaks starting at just $100.
We're going to help you pack a suitcase this morning, but you're not going to be traveling far, just up the road to Jackson County, Alabama. If you've not ever had a chance to go, you will want to after you hear from our next 3 guests. Lyle Sosby is on the show. He might look familiar because we had a chance to go out and talk with him at Goose Pond Colony Resort not too long ago. In the middle, we've got Katie Kirkland, who is with the City of Scottsboro, and next to me in the hot seat is Lydia Pennington. She is with the Mountain Lakes Chamber. Good to see you all 3.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
It's going to be a challenge to divvy up this conversation because each of you is very proud of the part of Jackson County that you represent. I'll throw it to you though, Lyle, first, because at Goose Pond, you've got all the beauty.
Yes, and you're correct. There's so much to do in Jackson County. And it's hard to fit it into a time frame. But the best thing to do is for anybody that wants to visit, just come out and visit and see some of the things that we have spread out all over the county, whether it's in Scottsboro or Jackson County as a whole, or even Goose Pond Colony.
It was hard for me when we were out talking to you to really grasp the totality of all you can do there, because some people come for the scenery, some people come for the shopping, a lot of people come for the fishing, right? At
Yes,
Goose Pond.
we're an outdoor recreation resort. We have fishing, camping, golf, and many walking trails, many other activities that you can do. Last year when we talked to you, we were just finishing up a remodel of our golf course, where we spent about $1 million putting in new greens and doing some upgrades on the golf course. So if you're a golfer and you haven't been there in a while, this year will be a great time to come.
And I mentioned packing your bag. You've got places where people can rent right there on the property.
Yes, we have waterfront lodging. And in fact, we do a lot of weekend golf packages for people who are working during the week so that they can come down and stay and then play unlimited golf at both of our golf courses.
All right, then go on down the road to you, Katie, in Scottsboro. That's where we find unclaimed baggage, right?
Yes, Unclaimed Baggage is there. They're the nation's only retailer of lost luggage, and they just opened their new Unclaimed Baggage Museum. So you can see all kinds of cool things there. They've got a basketball signed by Michael Jordan, some antique fans from the 1800s. It's just a really amazing space, and we're so very proud that it's in Scottsboro.
I was really surprised when we went out there and talked with them about the treasures you will find there. I mean, people go there to find their wedding dresses.
Yes. I know people who get prom dresses there, who if they're going on a trip, they get all of their stuff for a trip there. I mean, you can find anything at Unclaimed Baggage.
We've had a chance lately to be going on some excursions. We've been in Blue Ridge and Murphy and things like that. And do y'all remember Charles Kuralt? Remember On the Road with Charles Kuralt? And all these stories he would tell of just kind of back roads, small towns, and the people you would find. I'm guessing that you're celebrating that on a regular basis too, Lydia.
There are, and there's
lots
so many.
of charm.
There's so much charm, and then so many of the communities have like Skyline Day or a Catfish Festival. There's lots of that ambiance and hidden gems all across. So you have Bridgeport and Stevenson and Langston and Section, and just beautiful spots to sit or to go, and those cute downtown shops or things of that nature.
I mean, you know, most people, it's the county name and then the Chamber of Commerce. How often do you hear the Mountain Lakes Chamber? That just draws you in.
Which is what we are, the mountains and the lakes, and where the mountains meet the lakes. So it's whether you love fishing or you want to be up and do some hiking, like the Walls of Jericho is a super popular destination, just to kind of get away into the mountains or on the lake.
But so it can be tempting to go up there and do some hiking, let's say, but perhaps you're not good at it. Do y'all kind of guide people? Are they at the Chamber of Commerce? Can they learn some trail sites and that kind of thing?
There are some destinations where you can kind of find and go, and a lot of the trails are well marked and well traveled. And then there's some, even we have beautiful Weathington Park and Section, so even if you're in a wheelchair and you still want to get out and enjoy a beautiful trail. So there's all types for all types of people. If you want some crazy fun adventures, you can even rappel down into a cave at Stevens Gap. So whether you're a high-seeking adventure type or you want to take a slower trail, we've got something for everyone.
Seems like my memory is, Katie, that if you want to slow down and you go into Scottsboro, the cute little downtown area, it's like time has stood still.
Yes, so we are so proud of our downtown, and that's where we have all of our events. So we're known for Trade Day. That's a 120-year-old event that's been going on, and it's just like an art and vendor fair. We have food trucks. We just had recently had our Salsa on the Square, which was where all the local businesses have a salsa competition. So we try to have something fun at least once a quarter for
Isn't
everyone.
there an ice cream place?
Yes, there's Payne Soda Shop, which is the oldest soda shop in the state of Alabama.
Wow.
And it's just a wonderful place. They've redone the inside so it looks old-fashioned, and it's just so fun to go in there and get some ice cream.
Can y'all spot a visitor when you see one, or is it the kind of area where people are coming up to visit often enough that you're just used to it?
Yeah, I think we're pretty used to it.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, it was on a Friday, and I went out and kind of did a survey of where everyone came from. And you was talking about people doing events. This area, North Georgia and the Chattanooga area, is well represented that it comes to our market. And we had 14 states represented that day. And you know, we had over 500 vehicles that were either golfing or fishing. That was the big things that were going on at that time. And you know, we have the second largest boat ramp in the state of Alabama that makes access so much easier. If anyone's looking for easy to get into access, then we're a good place to go.
Something else that has popped up in these conversations in the truck going to these different destinations of late is once you leave the city and you get into America's back roads, if you will. I'm not trying to say that you all are on the back road, but it's a destination.
Right.
You realize how much beautiful scenery there is, how much land there really is, and that everywhere you go, the feel of America is different. So even just the slight drive to get to you, it's a whole different feel once you're there.
Having a 69,000 acre lake that passes through the center of our county makes us very unique.
Let me give people the website they can go to if they want to learn more. You can go to Goose Pond Colony Resort if you want to, or just Jackson County, Alabama. Mountain Lakes Chamber is the name of it. Thank you all three.
Thank you.
Wedemark Keith takes pride in protecting the rights of injured workers. Suffering an injury while at work is a traumatic experience and financial burden.